what happens when you have sex 8 times in one day. So the first one we have is we did the anal for like the first time, and he fricked me is the word they use. Fricked me so bad that I was violently sick for the entire evening. But that's what happens when you have sex 8 times in one day without resting or eating anything that day. I also couldn't move the next day because I was in so much pain.
Whoever story this is, I love you so much.
So 8 times? Holy shit.
That, I've done more than that.
But like, it was his first time doing anal.
I know, that's like that's when it was my
to
first time, like for 3 days straight. I did it like every day, at least 12 times. When I say that
Beckby, I just love you. I just love you, Beckby. Wow.
So that person, no shame, fuck it up, SD, and you were living your life, and I love that for you.
I honestly,
you were a special gem.
Mad respect. Like, they had a great time, even though they were in pain, and that's masochism, and we stand masochism here.
They girl bossed. You really fucked around and found out, and that's so great for you, bestie.
Literally fucked around. And found out. It's a lot of mileage to put on an orifice in such a small amount of time. You gotta let yourself rest a little bit. You gotta take care of yourself in between those meals. You know what I mean?
So true.
I once went on a date with a guy who was an Elvis impersonator, LMAO. We went bowling, and the entire time he made comments on how my body looked and that he could take me to the gym and get me in shape. And then he took me to In-N-Out to eat. Really fucked up, honestly.
Men have all the gall and gumption, but no washed ass. Damn. You're an Elvis impersonator. Hello?
Right? You're just like a racist impersonator. Wow. What are you fucking doing? And now you want someone to work out for you? Fuck off. It's a lot to unpack, honestly. And yeah, a body shaming Elvis in person. Clearly, you have to like imagine that this person probably already feels so much shame just being the person that they are. And maybe they're like trying to feel better about themselves by like shitting on this person.
Wasn't Elvis? Elvis literally passed on the toilet, my guy. You cannot, and you impersonate that guy. You cannot come out the side of your neck.
Guy from Tinder for coffee at a local place near his apartment. Everything was going well, but about an hour after sitting in the shop, it suddenly just started to smell like someone farted. He commented on it and said it was gross and asked if I wanted to leave. I readily said yes, and we left the store. We walked around the neighborhood for a little while, and everything seemed fine. It was a chilly day with a decent breeze, and as it started getting darker, it started getting a bit cold. He asked if I wanted to go back to his place, but I had plans shortly after. He was kind enough to offer me a ride home though, so I didn't need to wait for the bus, and I said yes. When we got in the car, it quickly began to smell like shit, like it did in the coffee shop. This time he didn't comment on it. I tried to roll down my window, but the window lock was on. He noticed me try to roll it down and asked me if I wanted it to, and I said yes, but it came out kind of strange because I was holding my breath so I didn't have to smell anything. He clearly noticed that I was doing that, and he turned bright red. The rest of the car ride was completely silent, and when he got to outside my apartment, I said bye immediately, got out of the car, and went inside. He never messaged me again, which is good because I wouldn't have replied because I didn't want to talk about why his car smelled like the inside of an asshole. One ghosting would be 100% okay. You're so right. That should be in the fucking ghosting is okay handbook.
Before you found out that he may have pee-pee poo-pooed his pants, were you thinking like, hey, maybe a second date would be like kind of fun? Or were you like, nah, the energy's not there? Because if you thought he was like hot till he pooed his pants, that poor guy.
It says everything was going well until things like started to get shitty, so to say.
Until shit hit?
Yeah, until shit hit the fan. So like maybe it would have been fine. I don't know. I hope that you're listening because like we have some questions, all right?